take that jab well at all. That counter punch caught him clean. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire today. They're on fire in the ring.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Misses with the jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're both trying for a knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow.
On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
That counter shot lands. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky. Hold that thought. David Benavidez might be ready to go. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Mexican monster's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That one will count. Which fighter will say no mas? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the jab. You'd like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
men step back for just a moment. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Do you believe what we're seeing? So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that.
Listen, the fight's not over yet. You better
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body. Frustrate them. Take the mind off the chin. Take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I've got to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That counter punch caught him clean. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round. Hold it right there! And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that jab not going to score. And this fight is over. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that.
Are you all right?
So it's onward and upward